by introducing myself. I'm Rohan Oberoi, founder of Momentum India. With me is Jihin. Jihin is somebody who looks after special projects, especially in the IT domain, which help our business grow. We at Momentum India are specialist consultants who do training and consultation in the areas of health, safety, security, and environment. We have various clients ranging from the manufacturing industry to hospitality industry to the events industry, education, which is schools and universities. So a very wide variety of clients is what we cater to. Over the last 3.5, 4 years, we have exponentially grown as an organization where we started as any other startup does, a 3-member organization. My co-founder Himmat Rana and me started this company, and today we have ballooned to a size of 53 people operating out of 2 cities, that is Mumbai and New Delhi being our headquarters, and catering to somewhere about 300, 350 clients across the length and breadth of the country. Somewhere around last year, when we actually became a slightly larger organization and we were catering to multi-dimensional clients, we realized there was a need for a better solution to manage our business internally. We realized there was a need for a more process-oriented approach towards everything that we did, from our accounts to our financing to our invoicing to our sales leads to managing our teams, to scheduling resources. And just like Jihin mentioned, one of the biggest challenges that we faced was actually scheduling our resources, because we are a human resource intensive organization where everybody is actually visiting clients at all points of time. So we required a very specific solution to us. And over the last year and a half, we had approached several organizations to try and help us out. However, we stumbled upon CloudFronts in our zest to try and look for an organization to help us out, and I'll let Jihin take you through how CloudFronts has categorically helped us in build this entire system and rolled out the first phase over the last 3 to 4 months. Jihin.
So one of the first things that I have to say is, of all the companies that we ended up talking about, CloudFronts was the one that showed initiative from their behalf. They came up with solutions, and while we were always trying to give out the overall structure of what we wanted, they were absolutely on point at each of those discussions, bringing solutions, and with a team that actually backed up and created all the scenarios that we might need, and combined with all that expertise, we created the scope that overall helped us move into the execution phase. And for the past 2.5 months, while the whole project has been in implementation stage, at each and every single step, they were the guiding force. And if I have to say, honestly, of all the companies that we ended up talking with, CloudFronts is the choice if you ever want to be partnered.
True, and I'd like to add something to what Jihin has said. One of the things that helped us make the decision to work with CloudFronts was, I have to give it to Anil, who was very convincing in terms of the solutions he provided. He was confident. Kuldeep, who led the project right from the front, was with Anil at all points of time, who in my first meeting itself gave us comfort, because what we realized was there were synergies in what we did. Of course, we had 2 completely different businesses,
right?
But we were able to see solutions that they'd already implemented for themselves were the similar solutions that we needed.
Right.
So that gave us confidence that if they have done it for themselves, it will help us. That allowed us to make this choice. And over the last 2 to 3 months, the project being led, of course, from our side by Jihin, we met Shannon from the team, Somesh from the team, who have been excellent in their delivery.
If I have to say one thing, we are very picky when it comes to the specifics of what we want. And all the time when we threw out crazy and crazier problems, every time CloudFronts came up with brilliant solutions to tackle them.
Absolutely, and the most important thing with this entire relationship with CloudFronts has been that it's been an open book. They've been very, very forthcoming in terms of exactly where the project is. We've never had to ask them. In fact, we've learned a few tricks from them on how to deal with our own clients, which will definitely help us. Unfortunately, I didn't have to pay CloudFronts for that. But in long story short, they've been good to work with. It's the start of the phase, so I possibly cannot say it's all been brilliant, but in terms of our work with the technology that provided to us, I will only know 6 months from now how good we are in using this. And the good part is that they have promised to help us through each step of the way. And I look forward to this continued relationship with CloudFronts, and I hope and I can assure you from my side that if anybody wants to work with this organization, please go ahead, don't think twice.
Same here.
Thank you so much.